All right, ladies and gentlemen, mostly gentlemen on this channel. We got like a 93% male audience, but that's okay. That's okay. I understand you guys might be attracted to all this manliness. Maybe not. Maybe it's my dry wit and sense of humor. Again, probably not. Hopefully, it's the educational content that we try and offer you in a somewhat entertaining capacity. Now, putting out these YouTube videos is enjoyable. Not to use the term again, I enjoy it. I like it. I have fun with it. And it challenges me to think of content to share with you guys. Now, if you look at yesterday's video about, what is it called? The Rich Piana Mack Truck Cheap Shot, with a shout out to Mr. Louis Marco, overwhelmingly, we received good responses. A lot of thumbs down, which is weird. I don't know what's up with that, because it's just a pretty candid take on what happened in the YouTube world. But there are some comments in there that someone unsubscribed because they don't want me to discuss, I guess, what else is happening in the world. They only want me to discuss what suits them in particular. And I will do my best, not knowing exactly what suits you, but this content suits people. So I'm going to be putting out a lot of content, and it's hard to fill 10 plus minutes per day on just random topics. And the topics that we choose will be topical, they'll be timely. They might be a little bit of commentary on what's happening in the world of fitness or sport, or even pop culture from time to time, hashtag Meryl Streep. But more often than not, it's going to be educational content on how you can move your life forward from a health, fitness, finance, motivation perspective. We try and cover all those areas. We have a network of trainers, our trainers network. Essentially, we have thousands of trainers around the world enrolled in our trainers network, which is an online EDM database where we try and at least monthly communicate with you and offer you tips and tricks on how to enhance your business. We also have almost 200, about 150, 160 or so active DOLCE diet certified coaches within our network. So we do put business building and financial strategies into some of this commentary that many small business owners and entrepreneurs have used very successfully, completely unrelated to health and fitness. So we'll continue with some of that content. Now, truly, what I want to do is offer general health and fitness information. How can you lose non-functional body weight? Notice I don't say just lose weight. I cover that in a recent YouTube video. Also, how do we lose non-functional body weight? How do we increase functional body mass? How do we improve performance based upon our unique and very specific goals, whether it be for sport or general life? How do we improve longevity? How do we reduce the risk of all-cause mortality? How can we be better citizens of this planet? This is probably where I'm going to lose some of you, but that concept is part and parcel to the overall health and fitness philosophy. We need to be custodians of the planet, and we need to be ambassadors of the race. We need to be good, healthy, properly functioning human beings to truly facilitate our goals and success in all areas of life, definitely with physicality, because the better we are as people, the more love that we are able to receive, and usually the love we receive is because of the love that we give. The more positive energy we receive is because of the positive energy we give. The more we have this intrinsic relationship with positive in, positive out, allows us to be in a very healthy, dare I say, anabolic state, a muscle building state. We have completely reduced our levels of stress. We are very happy and confident in our general daily life and activities, allowing us to push and perform at higher levels than we might not have been able to had we not been in such a healthy, positive state. Those of you who don't think this matters do not have the capacity or ability, I'm not being critical here, you don't have the experience working with elite athletes who are pushing physical boundaries. And in that area, at that level of performance, everything matters. It's not just what do you squat and how fast is your 40 and what's your vert. That doesn't matter as much as the smaller pieces of their life. How happy are you at home? How well adjusted are you? What's your support system like? What type of sleep do you get? Those little pieces, they add up. They go on to the stack of good or of bad, of positive or of negative. So that matters. So when we have these conversations, when I talk to you, I'm trying to help you build a very well-rounded life, allowing you to achieve all of your goals. Not just to be fucking 3% body fat, super yoked, shredded, banging chicks all over the place. That's cool. That's not a bad goal. But also, what else is there? There's so much more to life, allowing you to do that more often if that's your goal, allowing you to get to the point that you can do that and look like that and be that. So that's really what we want to talk about. Now, when it comes to the actual act of living this life, how do we go about doing that? Now, everything we do, nearly everything we talk about, always comes back to goal setting. Do you set goals for yourself? Do you set specific goals for yourself? And most people don't. Most people look at me like I'm a quack. Like I don't know what I'm talking about when I say, have you set goals for yourself today? And they're like, well, kind of. I kind of know what I'm doing. I mean, my day's going all right. But have you set specific, measurable goals to achieve today in this 24-hour period that you're on this planet? If you haven't taken advantage of the opportunity to set and achieve goals today, you're not moving yourself forward nearly as fast or as efficiently as you could be. So the act of goal setting becomes confusing to people that try and make it too complex. It's as simple as sitting down with a pen and any old scrap of paper and writing down, I prefer 5 specific categories. Now, these 5 specific categories, you can change them and come up with your own. These, I believe, are the most complete of the categories in life that we can focus on. The first one is fitness. Our fitness is the most important aspect of our life, period, the end. We get a lot of religious folks and a lot of family-minded folks that kind of battle against that concept at first. I do talks like these around the world, and I've spoken to hundreds of thousands of people at this point in my career. And when I say fitness is the most important aspect of your life, I get people like, what about family? And what about God? What about this and that? Those are good things. But tell me, how well can you support your family if you're sick all the time? What type of husband or father are you if you succumb to lifestyle-related illness in your 30s, 40s, 50s, which is where they usually manifest, 60s and 70s? What type of family member are you if your family is now taking care of you at the relatively young age of 50s or 60s or even 70s? In this era of human existence, when you can and should be living high into the 80s, 90s, even hundreds. Average humans should be living to 120 years right now, as long as they don't screw it up along the way due to lifestyle-related decisions having a negative impact on their life. Different video, I'll do that one down the road. Fitness is the most important thing. The more fit you are, the more you're capable of engaging with your family. The more fit you are, the more you're capable of worshiping and respecting God, your God, the God that you believe in. Because obviously your body is a vessel given to you from God. Therefore, you must respect that as an act of respect and love to your specific God. Fitness is everything. Family is next. Family comes next. Family is second to fitness, but fitness is only because of family. So family essentially is more important than fitness, but you must respect your fitness in order to respect your family, which is why we make that number 1 on our goal list. Family. How can you become a better husband, better father, better son, better brother, better sister, better spouse, partner, a better team member, a better community member, because we roll our friends and family and local community into, and even the citizen of the earth is family, because it all has that familial bond. Fitness, family, finance. Finance comes next. How are your finances? Do you not have enough money to eat organic, wild-caught food in the quantity that you want, whenever you want? Do you have to worry when you sit down to order something of what it costs? Does that hold you back? Do you not have the ability to drive what you want to drive, to go where you want to go, to train where you want to train, to see what you want to see, to support and provide for your family in the manner that they deserve, that you want? Finance is very important. Now, if money isn't important, but money allows you to do important things, which is really share and explore, share the time with the people you love and explore this vast, wonderful, amazing world, allowing you to become a better, more well-rounded individual. Fitness, family, finance, future. Where do you want to be 3 years from now? What do you see yourself being, doing, seeing, smelling, tasting 3 years from now? How do we get there 3 years from now? I like to set goals only in 3 years, because 3 years from now, we are completely different people. Think about 3 years ago, where you were, what you were thinking, what you were doing, who you were with, what your job was. 3 years is a long time in human existence, and it's very difficult, and science does support this, it's very difficult for humans to really see that far past 3 years. Now, we know generalities. I want to be happy, I want to be married, I want to have kids, I want to have a nice house. That's all fine and dandy. But even the car you want 3 years from now becomes completely different, obsolete even, as new technology comes through. So we like to set 3-year goals as the general direction that we're trying to go. But then we break that down into smaller sub-goals, categories, waypoints, action steps along the way, all the way until we get to our daily goals of fitness, family, finance, future, where are we going? And then the last one is for me or for you. What do you want to do? Take 20% of your time, 20% of your resources, 20% of your energy, and be selfish. I don't care what it is. As long as it's moral, it's ethical, it doesn't hurt anybody or anything, as long as it doesn't infringe upon anybody's rights, do it. If you want to be the best video game player or the best booger picker, I don't care. 20% of your time, of your life, should be devoted selfishly, completely to you. Because you've taken your fitness, you've taken your family, you've taken your future, you've taken your finances, you've taken the time to devote to those areas, very important areas of life, that is selflessly. 20% of your time can and should be devoted just to you. So those are my 5 goals. That's my 5 tips, my 5 tricks.